Hi, this is episode 16 of Losing is Fun with Empress Evil. I am Icon and I welcome you to this episode where we're going to clean up the aftermath of last episode's space battle, while we had a dirty, rotten infestation here in that room as well, while we also had some spaceship chunks blowing up the freezer and the rec room, and a horrible casualty is something we have to mourn about. The excellent Ember billiard table died. Apart from that, nobody was severely mutilated or anything like that, and yeah, could have been worse. Today we're going to build up all of that and proceed a little bit further into the story here, or die horribly before the episode ends. If you like this kind of content, drop my channel a subscription and you won't miss any future episodes. I'm really not convinced how much longer that I will live any longer. I mean, last episode's fight was showing me how brutal things will get, and that was only the tip of the iceberg. Like 6 hives after 90 days, which with this amount of wealth in my colony, it's quite brutal. But we're just starting out. Basically, I mean, there's what's going on? Whoa. So can we talk about what went wrong here? Oh, Paul went wrong. I see. Damn. Okay. All right. So Maria, you we're going to do that with 2 people at once. I want to bring some food here. Does he carry food? No. Okay, whatever. We're going to deliver food here, so... yeah, give this guy a fine meal. Gosh. Good lord. Okay, good thing that I noticed that, because this could have been already the death of them. Yeah, turns out that Paul is just was not on his schedule there. Well, considering what happened. Ooh, left lung. Alright, there was a severe mutilation after all. So I need a new lung. At some point, we have to fetch something there. Okay. Apart from that, I wanted to fix up this room here. I have enough Temetsukite and stuff to do that. So, structure, wall, Temetsukite wall. It's a little bit motley here, but whatever. I just want to relocate the doors a little bit because I didn't like the combat situation back there at all. So we're going to install it a little bit like that. There we go. Just in case those guys come again. I'm also deconstructing the art things here that I can't pronounce because I forgot to look it up between this and the last episode. Oh well, whatever. So, gotta clean up all the pukes everywhere because pukes make people very, very unhappy and unhealthy as well. So, there we go. Do I have the necessary power? We're also researching geothermal power, so yes. I don't know if it's really going to be a thing I need again, but I want to have these coolers here, which will give me the option to freeze down this place if necessary. Like, if I have these coolers like that, I can just drop the temperature on -9 degree, and I can just kill them off because they can't defend themselves anymore. But chances are I'm just wasting a terrible amount of steel and components on that, and this place will never get infested again. But, well, on this difficulty level, I really consider it worth the effort to take my chances on that. Because, well, if it does happen again, it's kind of like an insta-win to just toggle down the temperature, and that's that. Boom. considering how much pain and loss I had to endure, I'm quite okay. And apart from that, I'm quite gifted with steel and components right now. So, well, I do have the materials to fetch myself a lot of coolers. The power is there too, so why not? Oh, but I noticed that the batteries are certainly not sufficient anymore. Oh, it's about time that we get the geothermal power technology up and running. So, well, Django and Paul are on it, I guess. I didn't expect to live that long, to be quite honest. I never expected to be that successful with this run. It seems I underestimated myself, but well, why not? Okay, I'm also building a few new solar panels here because I feel like we seem to need it. We seem to need it. Alright, so a few more conduits here. So the conduits will be useful no matter what. If there will be an attack anywhere in this vicinity here, it's easier to defend those places. Alright, so with one or two more solar panels, it's going to be easier to maintain my battery village, and I want to check out how good the a full amount of filled batteries will be, how long they'll last overnight. So it's the sleeping spots for the donkeys. I'm okay with that. This place is incredibly messy, so what's Galagos doing the whole day? Training donkeys, huh? Well. So the smoke leaf is only sown out? No, it's also harvested, so I'm finally able to do some joints. Awesome. This will make everybody a lot happier, but Galagos cleaned up that kitchen and keep it clean. It's really important for everybody of us. Okay, so this crisis has been averted. Almost killed my prisoners by accident. Well. So I want to keep it like that though. Now Paul's back on his feet again. So he will be doing the wardening work for sure. But in the time being, I had somebody who fed those guys. Okay. Or didn't we? I'm not trusting my colonists anymore right now. And I think it's wise to not trust them too much here. Especially if you have only one colonist deployed on a certain job. It's not uncommon that under certain situations the work is not getting done correctly anymore. Alright, let's gun down the zebras. Because I feel like I want to have that food. There we go. Wonderful. Fresh meat and some leather to replenish our stocks. Okay. So I don't see anybody researching. Oh, okay, it's night. So check out how the day works out tomorrow, because I'm really greedy for the finishing of the geothermal tech. Spectacle of hives. What's a relief? Long piece of wall with an artistic relief. All right, not relief, but relief. I say, no thanks. Psychic reader. Gives limited mind-reading ability, improving the user's ability to get the upper hand in negotiations and social situations. Oh boy, that would be a nice thing for us. But I'm just done with 6 infestation thingies at once. We did exactly that thing a moment ago, and it almost killed everybody. I don't know. I don't feel ready for such a nightmare again, only to have some piece of art in the colony. But jokes aside, the Psychic Reader would be a big upgrade in a way. Mainly, I would be able to do my trades better. Yeah, that's the main benefit there. Alright. So let's clean up the rec room again and clean up the kitchen again. Come on. Don't get lazy. Okay. So I think I have more than enough power now. But I rather have a vast overproduction of power. It's completely okay for me. Prefer that over under supply any time of the day. Okay. So we didn't deconstruct those ship chunks yet. How's Dweeb? I wanna follow Dweeb today a little bit because I wanna see how how well his daily work is coming along. Because I'm not convinced that one colonist dedicated for hauling jobs could ever be enough for this place. Damn. So I want to be trading again. I have so many pieces of clothing available. Okay, Paul is already getting a little bit becoming a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to send Galagos for the trade caravan. Galagos and the other non-violent guy, Django. There we go. Going to use Django for the kiting and Galagos for the killing if the need should arise. Alrighty, so let's bring that. And I'm going to bring the insect meat here as well as a trade good, mainly because I'm very convinced that I won't be able to spend all that stuff in a timely manner. So turns out I can't haul all the insect meat. So what a shame. So we gotta leave like a few. What the? Can we do it like that? I really want to get rid of that as much as possible. So yeah, awesome. It'll rot in 1.4 days. So no probs. They're going to hit the marketplace before it rots. Have a good trip, friends. Stay safe. We can use your help here. I won't be getting big pennies for the insect meat, but at the same time I don't have the hay grass right now ready to make kibble out of that, and I don't want to sit on that enormous stockpile of insect meat without any benefit at all. Wow, those walls take a lot longer than I thought. So Galagos is now having food poisoning just before the caravan started to travel. Gosh. Unlucky. So, sorry Maria, it's a long shift, I know. Even with construction 17, she has to work on, she has to pull off an all-nighter to fix those few segments of wall. I didn't expect that, honestly. But, oh, there's a hailstorm. Awesome. Not. So first things first, during a hailstorm period, don't use any valuable medicine. People keep having bruises like on a daily basis, and this weather can easily last 1 or 2 days, so don't even bother. I personally don't think it's worth creating zones and such for the hailstorm, because I think the hailstorm is mainly blunt damage, and I don't know what kind of damage it is, but as you see, nobody's getting really badly hurt here at all. It's just a bruise from the hailstorm. But one good thing I see in every hailstorm, and it's basically free doctor training for everybody in the colony, and I love it for that. So, let's see. Let's clean up this room here a little bit. Did I create a zone for the animals? So, I want to be clearing out this zone for the animals and this zone. So, welcome to Fortalron. So, I'm pretty sure that Galagos is now slowing down the caravan incredibly. So, I gotta be careful with that. I do have food for 1.6 days. I don't know why and how, but I don't want to say no to that. We're bringing those dusters to you. And what about us? So, Architect Shield Belt, not exactly my cup of tea. There's a bolt action rifle for sale. As much as I think that it's boring and bland to buy, I mean, I can build them myself. Hard decision. Do I really want to spend my money for something I can do myself? I don't know. A little bit of yes and a little bit of no. The yes portion is convinced that I can save some valuable time, and the no portion tells me that this is just a friggin' boring bolt action rifle. Damn. It's not easy. Also, there's an aesthetic nose, but no lungs available. I mean, if there's going to be a very nasty prisoner, I might be considering being a nasty jailer as well. Who knows? So, yeah. I took a long study here. I don't want to have an HMG because, well. Come on, I'm going to buy the HMG. One big reason behind that, the HMG is something I consider as a true automatic weapon. Under this category, I understand weapons which just spit out stupid amounts of bullets and are awesome for combats with a lot of enemies. So I don't have too many of those weapons yet, and it's really good against certain situations. And somehow I'm really not that lucky with the guns available here. On this work is an illustration of a wood. Alright, solitary turnip. Gotcha. Hey, that's the second person getting food poisoning from that insect jelly. Damn. We shouldn't eat that stuff, eh? So we're still not done here. Alright. There we go. Permanent medical skill grind. I love it. It's so good. Alright. Going to repair the poker table afterwards. Which is such a pity that the spaceship explosion there, like, it exploded here. And the billiard table was here. So, it was an excellent quality. Man, what a pity. So, apart from that, let's deny our enemies a little bit more of their benefits. Oh, number 3. I think we should burn that insect jelly because it seems rotten to me. Okay. Range of those guns is this far. Okay. How far? This far. How to mark that? I don't know. Let's consider it like that. And like that. I just want to ensure that my enemies are not getting any unnecessary cover here. So, but I think we should be completely okay now. So there was some explosion somewhere. One of them boom bats died. I see. So it turns out they really get wrecked by the hailstorm. Interesting. Unexpected. Okay, new guns. We got new guns. So Maria got that. Wonderful. Finally, I can give Paul some real secondary weapon. Paul is actually meant to have that plasteel knife. And where's my rifle? So the donkeys need treatment as well, of course. Alright, so there we go. Why is Paul so friggin' slow? Okay, I'm going to drop that recurve bow, and we're going to equip that, and the plasteel knife is the sidearm now. Wonderful. Okay, that's done. I have that chain shotgun as a main weapon for Zippy. Well, I wish I could get some revolver or something like that, but longbow is also too heavy. Short bow, slots full. Oh, already has a revolver. Dang it. That was not too smart of mine. Django can't fight at all. Zane has already a gun. So I want to check out if Dweeb can equip the HMG and have the PDW as a sidearm. No, he doesn't. Too bad. But I can't pick the recurve bow as a sidearm. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. So the PDW is available then, if necessary for somebody, as a weapon. Okay. Okay. Since I have 2 new recruits on the brink here, it's quite good to prepare some new guns. So luckily the hailstorm finally is over. So Gaxo went on Berserk. Okay. Dweeb, can you please oh man. So let's okay. Okay, it's maybe better if Dweeb doesn't shoot at Gaxo. Dweeb is good enough on the melee front to take it up with Gaxo. Because Gaxo doesn't have a weapon, and Dweeb does have a rifle. Come on, you don't need to shred his whole ear. And that's not how it's supposed to work. Alrighty, so we're gonna patch up Gaxo again. We destroyed his ear. It's a pity, because ears are really hard to replace in general. Okay, there goes Maria. So he got mashed up hard enough to even die from those wounds. What a pity. And this guy is again starving. So that's definitely enough for me to see that Paul seems to be not able to tackle all the work, And Maria is going to jump in with wardening jobs as well. I mean, I could install a better managing mod and split up the jobs in a way that Maria only feeds the prisoners and not and does not try to recruit them. There are really good mods available which give you a lot of more freedom of configuration with the work table, but as I said during several times in the past, I'm a lazy person. I really like to do it as easy as possible as long as I can. So let's check out the social fight between Maria and Dweeb. Dweeb slandered Maria's hopes and dreams. Oh boy, Dweeb, come on. Even bite her in the arm. Okay, interesting, interesting. So I have enough people on doctoring priority 1 that I have some faith that Maria will get patched up in time. Nice. Okay. Yet still, come on, don't be like that to each other. So, growth by Zane. This carving resembles Zane Tachikoma building a spike trap with a satisfied expression on his face. Yeah, we're going to sell that. So the Ember Meteorite is spreading wealth into the colony like crazy, and it does make me a little bit nervous, just a little bit. So I have 124 units of steel select chunks in here. Damn, I didn't even know that I can chunk so many of those into a skip. The skip was originally, also the second one, only planned for raw steel itself. Amazing. Okay. I wasn't even realizing. Okay, so it's time to do a good old round of 5 of each. And consider killing some more animals. Not really right now. So how much longer until the Fortalroners will replenish their stocks? 9 complete days. I wonder what is going on here. If I visit a infested Quarry Settlement, I don't know. Maybe not going to happen during this playthrough, but I'm really curious about that. An amazing edifice. So 500 metal or wood or stone, plus 400 more stone. We have to complete it during 15 days. We could either get an Eltex rope, Royal Favor, or Goodwill. Man, if I only had already a nice throne room, I would totally accept that quest. But I think throne rooms and such will be a reality once Gaxo and Chelarola have joined the colony. Before that, I don't see that dream coming true anytime too soon. So resistances are still quite high. Well, we didn't do too well with those prisoners anyways, gotta say. Not too happy with how Paul did that job on all on his own, but well, his social skills are growing out of that. He started with a 4, he's on a 6 now. That's quite good. But I think it's cool if Maria does get some training as well. I didn't want to put it on Galagos because I don't know. I don't feel like Galagos is worthy of that. So let's rattle up the colony and shoot us some zebras. Because I noticed that I really could use some more food and leather. So there we go. I took that risk on purpose because I feel like we should be able to deal with a bunch of mad zebras. Okay, so Zippy dropped that chain shotgun. I really don't like that behavior of your colonists, that they drop that weapon. But I think it's a it's in the script of the simple sidearms mod somehow. So for some reason Zippy didn't re-equip the pickaxe now as a sidearm as well. Sometimes the mod does have its glitches, and this is one of those. Alright, so Dweeb is already on the job hauling those zebras. Well, I'm going to bring... no, I'm not going to bring anybody. I just realized that people are doing very, very good things if I don't interfere. And Dweeb is already hauling those zebras where they're needed. Also, let's do some radio here, so we can listen to some music while we're cooking. There we go. So why is nobody ever working at the drug table? I mean, weird. Alrighty, so geothermal power will be available quite soon. Good lord. That's spooky. Alright. But turns out today the Empress didn't try to kill me that hard anymore. I'm a little bit relieved, to say the least. Because that was sure very, very, very spooky last episode. Okay, we got the geothermal now. So, panoxycillin, and then... let's see what'll happen then. I don't know yet. But panoxycillin is definitely a very, very important step for the future here. Alrighty, we're completing the clothing builds as well. So I'm going to bring, well, let's see if Galagos is able to hunt a rhino on her own. But not without riding a donkey. Is that the... how far is the pregnancy? No, not even halfway there. Once the animal's pregnancy reaches a late stadium, the animals move a lot slower, and it's quite dangerous to overestimate your mobility there. Also, if the animal gets wounded during being pregnant, there's also a loss to lose, a risk to lose the animal baby. So I always try to avoid fighting too hard with pregnant animals or sending them to caravans. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so let's get to the power generation. Boom, geothermal, nice. Makes me really, really happy, gotta say. Geothermal power is going to be quite the overkill on the power supply of my base, but well, there's no kill like an overkill, my friends. We need to build one piece of power conduit there, and already everything is connected. Wasn't there one more close option for geothermal power? Yes, no, maybe? Doesn't look like I have one here in the close vicinity. So there goes the heat wave. Awesome. Not. Alright, so I'll be happy with just one geothermal generator for the time being. And these guys have a lot of female iguana. Well, not really useful for me, but they sell nutrimines. I want those. So I'm going to sell off those amber sculptures. And I have a few pieces of gold. Archotech Eraser. One use effect that utilizes a venometric core to erase everything in a radius of... Okay, I see. That's vanilla expanded content, not vanilla. Apart from that, these guys are selling nothing I really want to have. The nutrimines are really handy for me here. So, At least I can establish a penoxycyline production immediately there. So I'm going to store the nutramines also in here, because it's not really necessary to have them in a cool environment, but the drug table is here, and therefore it's going to be quite cool to have a little zone where that stuff is stored. Also, I'm going to drop down a medicine cabinet, but maybe not made out of wood. Let's do that out of steel. And we're getting sieged by the Manic Winners. Alrighty friends, so this is going to be the end of today's episode. I'm not going to let those drop pods open. This is going to be the opening for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoy your run. I do for sure. Maybe we're all going to die in the next episode. Until then, I hope you're coming to find out if I do. And have a good time until then. See you, friends.